It's Sundays with Tommy! So this week on Search Queries is Cooking Week, and so I thought this would be a great opportunity to show you how a drag queen eats. Let's begin, shall we? So the first important meal is just your everyday non-performance days. Your breakfast, lunch, dinner, and the snacks is the same thing, and that would be coffee. On performance days, you have coffee along with two important meals, your pre-performance meal and your post-performance meal. Alright, so for your pre-performance meal, you want something that has high energy and just gets you kind of loose and gets your carbs in and just makes you ready to just raise some hell. And for that, we're going to make a nice chicken noodle soup. Now this isn't your mama's chicken noodle soup, it's more of a Karen Walker special edition chicken noodle soup. So you need just a little bowl, your noodle, already cooked, and you just kind of plop that into the bowl. Your chicken for the protein. I like my chicken canned. And so just, maybe a big piece like that. And then, I don't like to use chicken stock because I find it's kind of heavy. So I just have a little shot of my favorite alcohol, vodka. And I just, bottoms up I always say. Well, I guess the bottom couldn't, well, it could be up, but the top would have to be higher up. For the post-performance meal, you want something that you can just nom on and just be like, you know what, I did a good job. Well, I was booed off stage, but in my head they were applauding. And so you earned it. So what you want to make is a nice strong French toast. So we start out by just cutting the bread into strips, because I like French toast strips. For the egg the mixture to coat the bread in, we're going to use just 2 eggs. After we add our eggs, we're going to add a little bit of milk. Get nice and creamy. And then some cinnamon. I like to use a lot because it's fucking cinnamon. And we just mix it up, and now we're ready to get the bread into this. So we'll take our bread and our egg mixture over to our preheated pan. And then just one by one, we're gonna toss them in there. See, I have good ideas for food. Not all of them are, just straight up booze. Most are. But I mean, after that 3rd day of a binge, you need some actual food. Not just the Alden Martini. Now to go with our French toast, we're going to make a nice little berry pork reduction sauce. It's so simple, so much fun. We have a bag of frozen berries. You can use about 1.25 cups. Then you add about a 1/4 cup of sugar, and then about 1/2 cup to 4 cups of port. And then we just get that going on our burner. And in the meantime, I have flipped a French toast, and with the berry reduction, you just want to get a nice wooden spoon and mix it up. So after it boils for about 5-10 minutes, you want to just take it off the heat and let it sit for a second while we take our brandy, put it in a nice little cup, because we're going to do some flambeing. I like to say a little prayer beforehand, like, dear share, please let me die this way. Here it does nothing. Making sure that works. We can turn this off. We get our handy dandy little spatula and just put those delicious boys right there. We get our sauce and we just put this all up on it. Alright, so this is what you get for your final dish, and we'll just do a nice little healthy tasting of it. Make sure it came out pretty good. That French toast is gorgeous. So these are just a few of my favorite dishes for drag life. I highly encourage you to try them. Comment below what are your favorite drag dishes. Do you have a, if you're doing some kind of like speech or performance, what do you eat or drink to get, you know, in the mode? Basically you can see you have Monday through Friday covered with those.